Hello again, this is Alex with MasterChartsTrading.com, and this is market recap for Friday, August 25th, 2017. So elite membership is interest list is forming. Do sign up here. Also, I have disabled the ads on YouTube, so basically I'm not making any money off of this. So this is entirely like a charity operation, but I do like to see some participation, so hit the like button. This will actually improve the ratings and more people will see the videos. So again, hit the like button, it's right there below. For the week, stocks gained slightly. I don't think the pullback is quite over, although small caps may have bottomed. Consumer discretionary XLP is under pressure as the US regulations approve the wholesale Whole Foods sale to Amazon. We'll look at utilities and EWZ. I think junk bonds have probably bottomed, and we'll look at TLT as it approaches 2017 highs. US dollar again hit fresh 52-week lows, and gold is enjoying this quite nicely. Not loving the action in oil right now, so I have no positions. Natural gas again went nowhere, but copper is breaking to fresh 52-week highs. Okay, so let's look at S&P 500, ETF SPY. All-time highs here a few weeks ago, big drop, small rebound, another big drop. So currently it's, and then now we have this hammer-like candlestick, a gap, and a big white candlestick. So it looks as if it bottomed, but you know, anything is possible again. You know, generally speaking, this is a clearly bullish chart, so I wouldn't even contemplate shorting it. But have we, you know, are we gonna take out this low from a few days ago and then continue lower? It's possible. Also, it's possible that we just continue higher from here. I don't think we reversed into a bear market, that's for sure. Here's a weekly time frame S&P 500. This candle, the latest candle, let me look at it, doesn't look like it's a, you know, if the close was about maybe 24.52 here, 24.50 even, then I would say yeah, I think we have bottomed. But for the week, this candle does not look like we have bottomed yet. QQQ, you know, similar pattern to S&P, maybe a little bit stronger, but not, you know, it's just kind of trading sideways basically. Maybe a correction through time. Same thing, I don't think it has bottomed yet, so we may see some back and forth. Yeah, see this candle. If the close was like around 143 or so, I would say definitely we have bottomed, but right now it's kind of, you know, in between. Here's IWM, all-time highs here, and then we became deeply oversold. Now I'm active on Twitter, and some traders are already shorting IWM. I disagree with this assessment. I think it's simply oversold. I don't think it's bearish. So on a weekly time frame, IWM actually looks better than other indices. I mean, looks like a very nice strong candle here for this week. So maybe IWM has already bottomed. Here's XLP, one of the sectors. I thought we have bottomed. You know, we had this big candle here, and then another rally, and now we have another big drop. And now this big drop here on Thursday came on the heels of United States regulators approving sale of Whole Foods to Amazon. So Costco, for example, is part of XLP, big drop. Kroger, you know, another big drop. So yeah, it's under pressure. But I think generally speaking, this is a bullish chart still. So these are all-time highs. So I would not short this chart. Utilities, big move. Look at this, fresh all-time highs. And here back in July, when we had this drop here, again, I read some commentators saying caution, you know, warning. XLU utilities are dropping below the 50-day moving average, and I'm like, yeah, so what? I think it's a buying opportunity. So we actually took the opportunity at MasterCharts Trading. Here's our position, and I sent an alert here July 12th. And notice now we have first target and second target and fresh highs, and we're still trailing this position. So you know, oversold in a bullish security means an opportunity, basically. Here's one that kind of confounded me, EWZ. So in May here, we had an enormous move by the security, by WZ. In fact, it closed outside of Bollinger Bands 20,3. So in other words, this is three standard deviations from the average, and it's like it is such an unusual event that I decided that it is actually important. And I'm like, yeah, this has got to be a bearish security, so I'm gonna short it. So I waited until like mid-August, and I'm like, yeah, this is it, I'm gonna short it. So I shorted it right there, and then look what happened. It went to multi-year high, so I closed my short. So this just shows that I am not infallible, and I will, you know, make mistakes, and you will make mistakes until you stop trading. So don't bother, you know, don't beat yourself up, you know, control your position size. Yeah, I had a little bit of a position. I lost my, you know, exactly how much I bet. I bet, you know, a certain amount, and I lost it, and I move, and now I'm moving on with my life. So overall, now it became again a bullish security, but back here I'm like, yeah, it looks like it reversed, and I want to short it. So I shorted it, and I lost. And this just shows that again, trading stocks, or rather shorting stocks, is quite tricky. All right, overall, again, I think stocks are bullish, but maybe we see more correction, possibly through time, maybe even through price. Okay, let's move on to bonds. Here are junk bonds on a daily time frame. This chart is adjusted for dividends. So all-time highs with dividends included a drop below the 50-day. First attempt, I think, failed. Now I think we have a second attempt, which looks like it's going to succeed, and I think we'll see fresh highs here. I think the junk bonds have bottomed, so especially if you look on the weekly time frame. Look at this Maruboso kind of candlestick. Zoom in. You can see big white candlestick. I think we have bottomed here. This is showing plenty of buying pressure, basically. TLT also is moving higher, and it's approaching all-time high, or rather 2017 highs here. So very nice move here from below the 50-day moving average. You know, I pointed out this was a deeply oversold level. Bounce was likely. We got the bounce, so this is all looking good. As far as this big bearish engulfing here, I think it was negated with this candle 3 weeks ago from beginning of August, and I think we're moving higher now. Most likely we'll take out this high. Even though bonds are moving higher, this does not mean that we're going to have a bear market in stocks. Quite often, not always, quite often both bonds and stocks are move higher together. US dollar again hit fresh 52-week lows, so notice the low here was 92.35, and this is below the recent early August low, so obviously dollar is under pressure. On a weekly time frame, I pointed out this possible hammer, and I put hammer question mark. Obviously, this is not a hammer you're looking for. You need a hammer with a follow-through. We got a hammer with no follow-through, and now we have fresh lows. So this hammer has been negated. Where is this going? This significant support here at 92.50 and 91.88, and we could dip below 91.88. Now if we dip below 91.88, most likely we'll get a rally. Now the question remains is, once we get that rally, how far it will go and where it will get stopped. Because if we break the support, let's say we break 91.88, we continue to, let's say, I don't know, 90 or maybe even 89 bucks, and then we bounce, and let's say we bounce to 91.88 and we stop there. We stop and kind of move sideways, maybe we'll make another intermediate high, and then we plunge lower. Then in that case, we're definitely in a bear market. Right now, I can still potentially make a case for a reversal in this short-term to intermediate-term downtrend and a push higher. So again, many things need to happen, but for now it is looking like we're in a downtrend, short-term downtrend, and I guess it continues, so we will go with that. I don't trade currencies again, so this is more in relationship to gold, because I do trade gold and dollar move in opposite direction. Here's euro, a big component of the US dollar index, broke out above strong resistance a few weeks ago, kind of went back and forth, and now another big white candlestick. So 52-week highs, actually multi-year highs. So this is looking like it's a legitimate breakout. But like same thing as I just mentioned for US dollar. Now we're going to get a breakout. Most likely we'll get a pullback, a throwback. So if this throwback, bottoms out around 1.17, maybe 1.165 or so, and then we get a fresh leg higher, then we'll definitely say that this is a legitimate breakout. For now, it's a tentative breakout. Okay, let's move on to gold. Here's gold on a daily time frame. Looks like we have something called triple top. Well, we can't really say it's a triple top. So we have previous resistance levels around $1,300. We have a new high here, but it's been sold off for now. But this Friday's action is actually quite promising. This looks like a hammer candlestick, so definitely the lower prices have been rejected as well. My money is on the upside. I think gold is in a bull market right now. But resistance remains, and here is the more obvious GLD. It just looks more obvious on this chart, and there's that resistance from previous two peaks, and from this peak here from November, and from a broken support here in October of last year. So overall, I think we are in a very important juncture, and especially if we gap above 124.76 here for GLD, we could be in a very good shape. Gold on a weekly time frame, again, here's that same resistance around 1,300 bucks. The reason why I say gold is in a bull market. Here is gold on a weekly time frame going back to 2012. Notice that we had multiple attempts at the breakout. They all failed. Down below here I have what's called gold breadth index. This is a proprietary indicator that I created. Notice that we were in a bear market according to this indicator since 2012, and only back in 2016 here we have broken out into a bull market. So I am thinking that we're currently still in a bull market for gold, and we could actually continue higher, especially if the dollar cooperates and continues lower. Here's GDX, and it's looking better and better. First of all, we have a consistent closing above this green dotted line, which is a 200-day moving average. Secondly, we're about to get a bullish cross, a golden cross. So that's another piece of the puzzle, because many of the trend following systems will follow the moving averages, and let's say if 50 is above 200, they will say that the security is bullish. So that would be helpful to the gold bull case. Additionally, here is some market breadth measures, percentage of stocks, or the new highs less new lows. So we have now new highs that are appearing, which is exactly what you want to see in a bullish security. On the weekly time frame, GDX has been moving steadily higher, so again this is a good news, and also this triangle breakdown has been negated by a bullish engulfing and a follow through higher. Excuse me. A few more proprietary indicators. Here's GDX on the daily time frame, percentage of stocks on a buy signal. It did hit a negative bearish trigger here, yet to see a bullish trigger, but you can also say that this at 0 back in July was oversold, and notice that we got a rally. Again, another proprietary indicator, ITBM, intermediate term breadth momentum oscillator, which is an oscillator of the advanced decline line. Oversold here, and we're getting a move higher. So overall, I think GDX is poised to might probably move higher from here. My money is on the upside. Okay, let's continue to oil. Oil, you know, if you are a subscriber, then you got the message from me, and I was looking to short oil somewhere around here, around 50 bucks or so. But I just felt like there was not enough selling, and I'm just sitting on the sidelines doing nothing, which is, again, what I learned over the years is perfectly normal and fine. It's okay to not have any positions. There's absolutely no need to constantly trade. You can just sit on the sidelines if you don't like something, and you just see what happens. So that's what I've been doing. I've been looking to short oil, but I need to see some strong selling, and I just don't see it. Here's a weekly time frame for oil. In my opinion, this is a bearish security, but even 4 weeks of red candles, and I just feel like still not enough selling. So I'm still sitting on the sidelines. Natural gas, really not going anywhere, and we could still retest February lows, and in that case this could be natural gas could be in a world of trouble, because it could hit 52-week lows. Here's a weekly time frame. I thought that this was it. I thought we surged and we're going to continue higher, but no, we have to wait some more and see where we're going to go from here. Here's copper. This one looks, well, very bullish, 52-week highs. So I pointed out back in 2016 this breakout, and basically from this point on I was looking for buying opportunities for copper, and the latest buying opportunity worked out just beautifully. So here's our position from MasterCharts Trading, JJC. is the security ticker. Alert was sent here May 12th. You had immediately went in our favor. The trade immediately went in our favor. First target, pullback. Second target, third target, 52-week highs and fresh 52-week highs. And we're still trailing this position, and it's still open. So if you like what you're hearing, do consider signing up at MasterChartsTrading.com, and of course hit the like button. If you have any comments, comment below, and of course if you have Twitter, Facebook, or any other StockTwits accounts, share this video with others. Thanks for watching, and have another great trading week. Bye-bye. So I wanted to show you how to find us on the internet. Please go to MasterChartsTrading.com. We do have a trade alert services which are live right now, so please consider signing up for the service. It's only $24.95 per month. Also, if you sign up for our mailing list, you get a discounted membership. You get to see what I'm buying and selling and which funds I'm looking at, potential buys, sells, etc. There's quite a bit of members-only content once you log in. There's a lot of information about risk control, which is actually extremely important for traders, because the preservation of capital is really one of the paramount to the success in trading. There's quite a bit of psychology of videos, psychology of trading videos in the members only section as well. Also, I'm going to be starting a Dividend Aristocrats service. For now, it's free for the members that are logged in, that are already paying members, so that's another benefit to signing up soon. The blog section shows the previous posts and market videos, of course. Also, I've added a new section here, which is FAQs, and I do get quite a bit of questions about various, ideas and questions about the market. So if you do have a question, please don't hesitate to send it in. Send it here, and I'll be hopefully I'll be able to answer it for you. All right. Thanks for watching, and please consider signing up for the trailer services. Bye-bye.